Oh yeah, Black Sun in the hizzle, all the shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Oh, here comes Amigo. See where he wants me to dump this. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm going live, and now they want to do something. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, look like they having lunch, but I don't know. He's walking this way, but yeah, just to give y'all an update, what's going on, Deacon of Reality? First of all, I want to mention, yes, I am running for president in 2028. I am running for president for 2028. With that being said, let's get to 2024. Trump, I just want to give y'all an update. Trump is leading by 7%. And this is according to Newsweek, The Independent, 538, Signal, and what's another source here? Uh, okay, so those are the four sources I got. I'll bring more sources as time comes. Yeah, I'm gonna run in 2028, Deacon. Trump is leading by 7%, and hold on, let me tell this guy I got GAB because I don't think that this is. No, I'm not getting no more GAB. That's how we gonna do this. No more GAB. No more GAB. Okay. Okay. GAB. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta dump this stuff out. And they're like lines everywhere. The phone is just so low in DeKalb County, it's just ridiculous how low they are. So give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta dump all this out and not hit this goddamn telephone line. Okay. Okay, I gotta push forward a little bit. Oh, come on, man. Oh, shit, come on. Make up your mind, Sonny. I know you're gonna have me block these people's driveway. You know? Okay, okay. All right, y'all. Y'all get to see me in action. I gotta raise my seat up. And there's like low telephone lines everywhere. They got me out here today because another truck driver, goddamn, pulled down some telephone lines. So, you know, which reminds me, is this guy cutting his lawn with a quiet lawnmower? I'm impressed with these lawnmowers with no noise. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. That one has got noise. But I've seen these lawnmowers, of course, push lawnmowers, where they don't make no noise. But we live in a age of this zero turn, man. So those things are obsolete, man. People are not trying to push. Now, if you're trying to get a workout, then yeah, lawnmower's the way to go. But if you're just being lazy, you don't want to damn exert yourself and just chill out, zero turn's the way to go, baby. Dudes will put a mask on and go. So yeah, let me turn in here. This guy had me dump GAB almost in front of these people's driveway, damn near in people's driveway. And then you got, oh gosh, what a tight. This is too damn tight for me. Let me see if I can squeeze it. Let me not hit that mailbox. See, I gotta watch for people's mailbox and I gotta watch people. These telephone lines. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bro. Yeah, amigo. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm docking in. I'm docking in. Bleep, 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 bleep. beep. I'm docking in. Yes, sir. I'm docking in. All right. All right, y'all. So, yeah, shout out to Deacon, man. Like I said, I'm just going to give y'all an update on the Trump polls here in Georgia. Trump is leaving. Oh, the Rasputin poll. That was the fifth one. So we got 5 polls showing Trump in the lead. Um, Trump is projected to win Georgia by leaps and bounds. And again, this is after the indictment. So the indictment actually bolstered Trump's popularity. Imagine that. They wanted to use the indictment to make Trump less popular and less viable as a candidate, and it actually did the reverse. It had the Streisand effects and actually made him more popular. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's why I said, man, people, we're living in bizarre land for real, y'all. We're living in a land where things are doing the reverse. It's like yesterday on the show, I talked about the GOP primaries, right? And I was relating it to the Ukraine war. Like, Ukraine war, Ukraine is losing, but we continuously funding Ukraine. Well, anybody supporting the GOP primaries, like, oh, the GOPs are having a debate and they're down, all of them, except for Trump, is down in the single digits, and they want to continue to push that, is the same mentality of pushing billions and trillions of, I mean, not even billions and trillions of dollars into Ukraine when that war is being lost on Zelensky's side. Russia's not losing a thing. Yeah, Russia's actually gaining. Like I was trying to tell people, Vladimir Putin can zap Zelensky out of the sky at any given moment. At any given moment. Did y'all see what happened to Prigozhin? Prigozhin was zapped out of the sky because Russia has the most sophisticated satellite system in any country in the world. They have a more advanced satellite system than the U.S. Yes, they do. Look it up. So, with that being said, they can take out Zelensky at any time. But again, I've said this and I've said this time and time again, Deacon, Russia does not want Kiev. Now, they're projecting if Russia bum rush Kiev, then they will try to do a false flag saying, oh, Russia's trying to invade Poland, and that will ignite. But they're saying they don't even need Russia because Biden made some crazy statement about he doesn't need Congress. I'm paraphrasing, but it sounds like he's trying to set himself up to get a hot war with Russia so he don't have to goddamn face Trump in the election. Because if there's no war and we're not doing COVID, I mean, okay, there's COVID, people are going to still, we're doing what they call herd immunity right now. Herd immunity is just like common cold. If you're sick, I'm around you, I get sick, and then people develop a herd immunity around each other. That's the state that we're in as far as this. What is this? That's the state that we're in as far as this COVID. So there ain't gonna be no COVID lockdowns. There ain't gonna be no COVID mandate mask and all that. So that's out the door. Ain't gonna be no election interference with COVID is concerned. So that's out the window. People are obviously rallying for Trump, people of color, so they don't have the black vote, which Malcolm X talked about a long time ago, swaying the balance. That's not going to happen, right? No more lockdowns. And so now the only choice Biden has is to either provoke a war with Russia or with China. But see, the thing about Xi Jinping and Putin, they're too smart. They know what time it is. Especially Putin, because Putin was like, yeah, we're just waiting on Trump to get in office so we can finally come to the table with these negotiations. That's what Putin is saying. That's what Putin is thinking. How do I know? I know Putin. I know Putin like that. Because he is a smart man, and smart people understand other smart people. Putin is just waiting for another smart man to get in office, i.e. Donald Trump, And Putin is just like, any day now. We got what about a year? Okay, when the time comes, when when I said Putin, when Trump gets elected, we will sit down. It will be me, Trump, and Zelensky, and we will sit down, and me and Trump will talk sense into Zelensky because there will be no more battery put into Zelensky's back. There will be no more funding. And Trump will say, "You've had enough, Zelensky. We've had enough of this war." So people are starting to realize this. And then it's funny because Putin's like, what is this persecution going on in the US? Mr. Russia, Mr. Soviet Union, former Soviet Union, Mr. KGB, Vladimir Putin himself is saying, yo, what is with this persecution? I'm former KGB. I recognize persecution. We come from a country of Stalin, so we recognize persecution. If anybody recognizes persecution, it is Vladimir Putin, coming from a country that was formerly under Stalin. Stalin, one of the greatest persecutors of our time. I want to say Stalin, in my opinion, surpassed Hitler, Adolf Hitler, because a lot of people want to talk about Adolf Hitler and Pol Pot and all these different dictators. So Stalin was way up there. Like I said, Stalin's arms were so long that he had Trotsky killed in Mexico. Think about that. Think about that all the way around the world and had goddamn Trotsky touched. Now, let's get back to let's get back to I'm sorry y'all. Let's get back to oh, and they're rallying up to that damn takedown and have Fannie Willis impeached here in Georgia. You know, um, I know you got other news sources and other people here talking about, oh no, that ain't gonna happen. No, they're it's growing. The centimeter is growing to get rid of Fannie Willis. Like it is becoming so obvious that people want her gone here in Georgia, and they will succeed. They will succeed. Like I said, Fannie Willis will go down as the worst prosecutor in Georgia history. Now, Jack Smith will be the worst prosecutor in national history. We're going to deal with him too. As soon as we crush this Georgia thing like a bug, we're gonna crush DC also. Oh yes, we're gonna crush GC, the Thearenauncensored. That's right, Deacon. So, um, the wheels are turning. Like I said, Trump. Um, like I said, so, Putin and Xi Jinping are not going to let because they know what's at stake, and so Xi Jinping and Putin are going to have all the patience in the world. Trust me when I tell you this. They're going to have all the patience in the world to not let Joe Biden become a wartime president and then avoid Donald Trump. Biden, you're going to face Donald Trump and you're going to get your defeat. Donald Trump, it's inevitable. Donald Trump will defeat Joe Biden. And Joe Biden, you cannot use a hot war because Putin knows what time it is and Xi Jinping knows what time it is. They're too smart for that. See, back in the day, you could provoke leaders of wars because, but the intelligence is so high in China, intelligence is so high in Russia. They know what's at stake. And they don't want a hot war. They don't want to keep dealing with this moron. But you know what's happening, though? I'm going to say this. The war, the Ukraine-Russia war is actually draining us. They're draining our resources. So, but Putin is like, Putin is a businessman. See, now, if Putin and Xi Jinping were straight up war strategists, they would just let us continue. They would be happy for Biden to come in and goddamn wreck our country. continuously, let us bleed out. But because both Xi Jinping and Putin are businessmen, they're businessmen capitalism, they're business free market capitalism, they want to do business. They know that war is only good for the military industrial complex, not for regular folks like us, like me, like you, like Trump, like Xi Jinping, like goddamn uh, Vladimir Putin. These are capitalists. These are all free market venture capitalists at the end of the day. So uh, the Biden administration, which is the Obama administration, is in bed with the military industrial complex. Victoria Nuland, Anthony Blinken, uh, what's that guy in the Pentagon? I forgot his name. Of course, he's the military industrial. Hell, the Pentagon's the military industrial complex, y'all. So um, Putin is aware of this, but Putin, like I said, if he was a warlord, and if Xi Jinping were warlords, then they would let United States just keep bleeding ourselves out. I mean, right now we're bleeding ourselves out. The more money we give to Ukraine, the more we as a people are bleeding out. Now, Zelensky's not hurting. Zelensky just bought a mansion in Miami, Florida. You know what? Let me back. He bought a mansion in Florida. I'm not sure if it's Miami. I'm saying Miami because I will be heading to Miami. So I want to say it's Florida. He has a mansion in Florida. This has been confirmed. So yeah, Zelensky's good. And all the corrupt officials, which he just fired, recently fired, he gave them their money, then he fired them. Yeah, so this is a money racket. The whole Ukraine war is just to siphon money to the top elites in Ukraine to get rich, not to win no war, not to damn help liberate Ukraine and all that bullshit. No, it's the goddamn for the whoever's at top, Zelensky and his cronies to get rich. And Biden administration is getting a cut also. This is how they fluctuate. This is they send money over to Ukraine and say, "Oh, this is for military purposes," and the money Zelensky gets that money and it's filtered back to them, so they get a cut. They're getting kickbacks from Zelensky. We give Zelensky money for the war purposes. We make Zelensky rich, and Zelensky kicks back and makes those people rich, like Biden, Nuland, Anthony Blinken, the whole the Obama administration, Biden administration, making them rich. And that's right, it's over for Biden. And Trump sees that. Oh, did I mention Hunter Biden too? Yeah, Hunter Biden. And whatever Rhino is in on this, whatever Rhino is going along with the bill, with the nonsense of the whole Trump indictment, they say they don't want Trump busting that racket up. Trump is here to bust that racket up. And that's why they're trying to stall him and trying to, they know they can't lock the man up. In fact, let me give y'all, a bombshell that Fannie Willis is goddamn boo-hooing over right now. Y'all do know all those, I think 16 defendants, they're going to try their case in a federal court. You cannot try a federal agent in a state court. You cannot do that. So you cannot, no state, nobody can persecute Trump because him and the rest of the people are all federal agents. They are former federal agents. They were federal agents at the time. You cannot prosecute them. But Fannie Willis knows this. Again, it's just a stall tactic that her, Fannie Willis, and Jack, whatever the fuck is, Jack, Jack off there in goddamn D.C., know that this is a stall tactic to try to sway people against from voting for Trump. Trump is going to not only win this thing, but yeah, the polls are stacked. The polls are like, I think it's like 7 points here in Georgia, so he's got Georgia. So it's going to come down to 4 swing states. Georgia, he's got Michigan, Pennsylvania, and I believe Wisconsin. Don't quote me on the last one, but those three I know for sure Trump is way ahead. Wisconsin, I'm sure he's ahead too, but I got to look back into Wisconsin 'cause I'm not sure, but I think it is a swing state that has double digits as far as electoral points, the electoral college points. Deacon said it is all a scam. Right, it's all a scam. That's why, like, Deacon, where in human history does anybody keep funding a losing war? I know, Deacon, you're familiar with Eisenhower. Eisenhower said, beware of the military industrial complex and beware of the technocratic elites. The technocratic elites already jacked up our last election. And with that being said, they are funding this war because the war, again, they're giving to the Zelensky, making him rich, and Zelensky is kicking back. Yes, it's the biggest scam in our lifetime as far as war is concerned. It is the biggest scam because it's like the logistics can't back up why you're sending Zelensky money. So that's the only conclusion because over 400,000, no, is it 40,000 or 400? Okay, let's just say 40,000. That's a lot of damn people. 40,000 troops have been killed in the Ukraine war. That's number one. Number two, they have gained no ground. They have lost ground. They lost Bakhmut. They like there is no progression in this war. But we keep sending billions over there. And Zelensky's on his way here to the U.S. again to ask for more money. Usually, you're rewarded money when you do good jobs. Since when do you do a job? You fuck up on that job, you make up no progress going to job, and they pay you, and then you come and ask for more money for a bad job. No, that's a scam. Nowhere in human history do you pay a person and constantly pay a person, and that person be bold enough to ask for more money, and there's no progression. No, it's a scam, y'all. It's a scam. It's goddamn Zelensky getting rich and getting kickbacks. And that's how they're filtering the money. That's how they're washing, what is it, Deacon? Launder? Is that money laundering? That's how they're laundering the money. They send it to Zelensky. Oh, it's for military support. Zelensky takes the money and kicks back. And kick back. I don't know the percentage. I just know it's a kickback. Is he getting more? Because he's a launderer. Usually the launderer gets a percentage, but the person who comes to the launderer gets the bulk of it. So that means the U.S., the Biden administration actually getting a bulk of the money because all Zelensky is the one who cleans the money. He's cleaning the money. His laundering process is this is for the Ukraine, the people of Ukraine. It's to liberate Ukraine. That's the laundering process. That's the cleaning of the money. So if anybody does any type of inquiry, which they're not allowing, any type of investigation, it'll say funds for war for purposes, and that is the laundering process. And so the bulk of the money is actually being kicked back. It's being kicked back because why would the U.S. constantly give billions of dollars because the money is being kicked back? Thank you, Deacon. He said correct. That is laundering. So yeah, and at first, Deacon, I was wrong. I was thinking that Zelensky was getting a majority of the money. No, he's the laundering man. He's the cleaning man. That's why he's following their orders. So that's why when Trump comes in, it'll stop because he's busting that whole racket up. But the Obama administration, which is the Biden administration, is profiting off this more than Zelensky is. Zelensky's like, oh hell, I'm getting a cut. The laundering man is going to get a cut. Not as big as the people bringing the money to him, but he's getting a cut. So he's like, hey, Russia's evil. Russia Uh, uh, we must liberate Ukraine. That's all part of the goddamn game because he's getting a chunk of the money. Like I said, he's got more than enough mansions around the world. Like I said, I'm sure his crib, I can't even call it crib. His mansion in Florida looks real nice. I'm sure it looks real nice. You know, and I said that Zelensky might end up getting killed. He won't. He's gonna once the once he meets when Trump becomes president, he's going to meet with Putin. He's going to meet with Putin. He's going to meet with Trump. And it's going to be Zelensky. They're all going to sit in a room, and Zelensky's going to like Trump, Putin. Yeah, we got to make this look good. They're going to kill me. We got to make this look good. I mean, so Trump is going to he's going to promise Zelensky safe passage into America. So when Trump becomes president, you will see Zelensky not only in the war, but he's going to quietly come here to America because a lot of those Azov Nazis are going to want to kill him. They're going to want to kill him because you got some fanatics there in goddamn Ukraine. You got some real live Nazis under banderas during World War II that still exists. Their bloodline still exists in Ukraine today. So they are going to want to kill Zelensky, and then he's Jewish too. Yeah, they're going to want to kill him. So Trump's going to have to give Zelensky safe passage into America when the negotiations go down, because quiet as is kept, Russia's not going to give up none of that territory. They're not going to give up Bakhmut. They're not going to give up the Donbass region, Crimea. They're not giving that up. We know that. Trump knows that. Biden knows that. Zelensky knows that. Everybody, Xi Jinping knows that. Everybody in the freaking world, everybody in Africa knows that. Everybody, everybody and their mama knows that Russia is not giving up none of those territories. None of them. They're not giving up none of those territories. They fought for that goddamn territory, and they're damn near going to keep that territory. That's number one. And Ukraine is not going to join NATO. Russia has already proved their military might. They have proved they can zap somebody out of the sky just like that. They have the best military intelligence equipment. So, with that being said, um, y'all, yeah, thanks to Biden, right. A lot of, but again, the war, but it makes sense now. The war started because Biden wanted to make money off of Ukraine. This is what they're trying to hide in the laptops, and they want to make inquiries about. I'm telling y'all here now, first, you're hearing it first here, Deacon. You ain't got to wait on CNN and Fox News and all those other fake medias. I'm saying it here right now. You ain't got to wait until some court got to draw in Biden, wait until Biden flips on his daddy and all that. They threaten him with 15 years minimum. No, it's simple, right? And I'm telling y'all here right now, the Ukraine war was a scam from the get-go. It was to make the Biden administration and Obama, because it started in 2014, Victoria Nuland, all of them, to make them rich. That's why Victoria Nuland was like, "Oh yeah, let's go into Crimea. Oh, let's attack Crimea." Like, goddamn well, bitch, there's no fucking chance on God's green earth that Ukraine is going to ever take back Crimea. Not in this lifetime. Not under Putin, it's not going to happen. In fact, not under the next generation's lifetime or their next generation's lifetime. It's not going to happen. They're not taking back Crimea. They're not taking the Donbass. But again, it's a scam. When you look at it and you make it make sense, Deacon, you're like, oh, it's a money scam. Why else would they continue to send money in billions of dollars? Because it's a siphon process. It is a process to launder the money. It is the biggest laundering scheme in the world. You use war. You use war. It's simple. You use war to launder the money. Deacon, am I making sense? Please tell me. If I'm not making sense, please challenge me because goddamn Ron is not going to challenge me. MD's not going to challenge me because they're not on that level. Please, MD, tell me if I'm wrong. I need somebody to challenge what I'm saying. I need somebody to challenge what I'm saying. The Ukraine war is the biggest fucking scam in our lifetime. And it took two administrations goddamn pull this goddamn heist off. The Obama administration and the Biden administration. And when you got somebody that's seen sign as Biden, I think he's pretending. Oh, it's the perfect scam. Y'all ever see the movie, oh, what's the name of that movie, man, where the guy, he was a cripple, you know what I'm saying? And at the end, he was walking straight. Damn, what was the name of that movie, man? Uh, Kevin Spacey was in it, man, but he was crippled the whole time, and he was goddamn capping and killing folks. And he would pretend like he was crippled, and he walked out, and he just started walking normal. What was the name of that movie, Deacon? That's what Biden's doing. Biden is playing crazy. He's playing crazy. He's playing senile. No. Biden really likes little kids. He ain't playing with that shit. Let's get that straight. He really likes little kids. So that part being a pedophile, he's not pretending. No, he really he loves smelling little girls' hairs and he that he don't pretend because he get excited. You know, he be all so and they're like, Mr. Biden, we're going to elementary school. We are? Yeah, he get all excited. Like he gets all this energy, all this adrenochrome energy. So no, I'm not buying the senile shit. But it's good in case shit goes left, and then you know what I'm saying. Then he can play crazy. What? I don't know what's going on. So no, he's crazy. But the rest of y'all are going down. The rest of y'all are going down. See, Biden plays that crazy role so well, but I can bust him out. All you gotta do is put a little girl, a little 4-year-old in front of him. He'll be, don't tell your mommy. No, I'm gonna tell you a little secret, but don't tell your mommy. And he actually said that. I'm gonna play that. Where he actually, it's on YouTube, where it was this woman is holding her daughter, and he goes up to the daughter. Don't tell your mommy. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Don't tell your mommy. I'm like, dude, this just happened on live. You know I'm telling the truth, Deacon. See, that's why Deacon is laughing. You know I'm telling the truth. He's out there. You know, Deacon is laughing because I look crazy right now, like a crazy person. But he's like, no, but Blackson's telling the truth. That's why he's laughing. And because I'm looking so crazy, like how crazy of a society we gotta be to let this man on live TV sniff a little girl's hair, sniff a couple of little girls' hair. Like he's doing the pedophile dude live on TV. We are crazy for letting that man do that shit. And that's why Deacon is laughing. Deacon is laughing because you gotta laugh and keep from crying. Because Deacon realized he's laughing, it's all facts, right? Because Deacon, you're realizing, damn, we're letting this old pedophile do the pedophile do live in front of our faces. That's why you're laughing, Deacon. And you know I'm fucking serious, but you're like, damn, this is crazy. You gotta laugh like, oh my God, Blackson is right. It's all facts. Like he's doing the pedophile do right in front of our eyes. But we want to talk about goddamn Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly and all these goddamn pedophiles and goddamn you got Chief Commander pedophile sniffing little girls' hair live in front of our goddamn faces. And all we can do is do the goddamn Mitch McConnell. That's all we're doing. Mitch McConnell's doing us when goddamn he's doing the pedophile. When goddamn Joe Biden's doing a pedophile, all we can do is we make fun of Mitch McConnell, but we do the same fucking thing when he's snipping a girl's hair. We're That's you, Deacon. That's me, and that's the rest of America. This is what the fuck we're doing when goddamn Joe Biden's sniffing a little girl's hair. We up here. And we make fun of Mitch McConnell. And we make fun of Mitch McConnell. Blackson. I'm trying to be serious right now, Deacon. We sit up here, and myself included, Deacon, and I want you to check me, Deacon. I've sit up here and made fun of Mitch McConnell, but we're all doing the Mitch McConnell every time Biden doesn't snip the little girl's hair. We sit up there. I think Mitch McConnell done seen so much pedophilia, he's just in shock now. I'm dead serious. Look, don't make me laugh, Deacon. Don't make me laugh. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be serious. Like we got a pedophile, a chief and pedophile in the office, sniffing little girls' hair, and all we can do is do the Mitch McConnell. That's all we gonna do. We're doing the Mitch McConnell. And then we make fun of Mitch. We make fun of Mitch McConnell. Okay, I'm sorry, Deacon. Not you, not Twin, not the rest of y'all. I make fun of Mitch McConnell. So I'm going to say, man, I sit up here and make fun of Mitch McConnell, but yet I don't do anything or say anything when goddamn Biden sniffing up little girls' hairs and shit. And told a woman in front of her goddamn face, told this woman, lady was holding her damn daughter, don't tell your mama, I'm tell you a secret. All right. We all witnessed that shit. But we want to sit here and point fingers at goddamn, we want to sit here and point fingers at Jeffrey Epstein, Epstein Island, and we want to sit up here and point fingers at goddamn R. Kelly and goddamn who other? I mean, you know, who else we want to point fingers at? And this man sitting up here goddamn sniffing little girls' hairs and shit. And all we can do is do the Mitch McConnell. That's us. We're Mitch McConnells. We are all Mitch McConnell. You, Deacon, me, we're all Mitch McConnells because we're sitting around here just letting this goddamn pedophile run rampant. In fact, all the United States, except for Trump, is Mitch McConnell because we're all just sitting up here, especially goddamn MD and Ron. You guys are the biggest Mitch McConnells. Get up above the damn arena and talk about, oh, Black Son. Trump is getting indicted. I'm surrounded by a bunch of Mitch McConnells. And then you, E, welcome back to the arena. But you yesterday, boy, don't get, let me get on your case, E. See, I get on Ron and I get on MD because they know better. You MD, you don't know politics like that. So you get a pass because you don't know politics like that. You're not on the level. You're still on this, you're still on racism and white supremacy. You're still on that low level of thinking. So you get a pass, E, because all you can come up with is racism, white supremacy. That's all you can come up with. So you're not even on that level. But Ron and MD, they a little bit of Brother Frey. Not quite on my level, but they a little bit of Brother Frey of the rest of y'all. The rest of y'all went back in the corner, racism, white supremacy. White man, that's y'all reaction to shit. The white man, the evil white man. That just shows you got a really low IQ level. There's no debating, man. Debates are stupid at this damn point. Debates is something to convince everybody to think a certain way. If you can't think for yourself at this game and time, then you deserve nothing but slavery. You deserve nothing but slavery if you can't think for yourself. If you're letting if you are a grown person, I'm not talking about children and teenagers. I'm talking about if you are over 21 and you're allowing another human being, I don't care if it's man or woman, to control your thinking, then you deserve slavery. You deserve to be a slave. Who raised them? They were raised by other slaves. Their mommy and daddy were slaves. Deacon. Because they normalized the shit. Like, let me give you an example. MD, you normalize the fucking fake stream media when Russia collusion is fake. You know that shit is fake. You know you know better. That's why I'm hard on you. You know there was no goddamn invasion from goddamn Ukraine. You know they were petitioned. You know better. And you still go along with that fake shit. So you get the goddamn biggest Mitch McConnell award because you know better. I don't expect other people to know these type of things. I don't expect goddamn Vincent, Trevor. I don't expect goddamn even Yanga. I don't expect all these people that have been in the arena not to know the things that you know. You know better. And you still do the Mitch McConnell. I don't expect none of those people, even all the people that have been on the arena that have encountered Black Sun, I don't expect them to be on that level. I don't expect none of them to be on that level except for maybe UMD. And even Ron, I don't expect Ron to be on that level. He's being a troll. He's just he's just troll level. He learns things and he's just troll. But you, MD, you know better. I would say Inyame knows better. It's certain people that know better. There's certain people on here that know better, And then want to try to come across Black Sun with the bullshit. I have told y'all that I am in KVD. I am in KVD. Putin is goddamn KGB. I'm in KVD. I've told y'all that numerous times. Y'all see my thumbnail, but it go right over your head because it's not on your level. Reality Temple on Earth and Thearenauncensored are both free thinkers. That's right. Right. Shout out to Angel Snuffing Up 7. You can't fool Angel Snuffing Up 7 with the religious bullshit. That man right there, let me give Angel Snuffing Up 7 his props. That man is on a level, he listens to Angel Snuffing Up 7. He's a real leader. He don't listen to no God and Allah and Jesus and Muhammad and Buddha and all that damn shit. He doesn't listen to none of that. He listens to goddamn Angel Snuffing Up 7 at the end of the day because he is a natural born free thinker. Shout out to Angel Snuffing Up 7. If anybody's going to be in charge of Angel Snuffing Up 7, it's going to be Angel Snuffing Up 7. And that's why I respect that man so much. I respect him, guys. I said, man, there's a man who stands on his own. He follows no one. And I recognize leaders and I recognize followers. And that man is no follower of nobody. He makes sure Angel Snuffing Up 7 is right. And if Angel Snuffing Up 7, he's going to make sure he's in charge. Wherever Angel Snuffing Up 7 stands, he's going to make sure he is in charge. Make sure you record that Angel Snuffing Up 7 when you see that. Make sure you play me in the intro saying that Angel Snuffing Up 7 stands on his own ground. Make sure I get that, Angel. That's free of charge, Angel. because you a leader like that. You a leader like that. You a man like that. Now, I remember a long time ago you said, there are no alpha males. You're an alpha male, Angel. You are an alpha male. You are. You ain't gotta own shit to be an alpha male. You own your own. You own the most important thing is your own mind. Don't equate owning land and water and paying bills. Don't equate that. It's when you lose your mind, and the beta male allows others to infiltrate his mind, Angel. See, that's the difference, Angel. See, Angel, now me and you may disagree on, I think you were talking about material things, about owning water, owning land, and I get all that. I get all that. But it's when they control your mind, that's when it's over with. And a lot of people's minds are being controlled by the mainstream media, by other people telling them what black is, other people telling them what Jesus said, other people telling them what the Bible says, other people telling them what the Democratic Party says or the Republican says or what goddamn CNN says. That's the difference, Angel. So, Angel, yeah, be free to use this as reality symbols on Earth. Shout out to Angel Snuffing Up 7. Shout out. Let's get back to the pedophile Biden. And let's get back to the goddamn Mitch McConnells. That's right. Feed Your Mind. Soul Liberation Day 2024. And I'm hoping I'm able to speak there this year. Angel, you got to let me know ahead of time, and I will speak there this year, man. Sorry I didn't come last year, but I will make it a priority to make sure I clear my schedule to come to Liberation Day 2024, man, because I recognize another damn alpha. I'd recognize another leader. And that's Angels number 7, man. So, back to the goddamn Mitch McConnells. We got you, bro. No problem, Deacon. No problem, man. Let Angel know, man. Let them know. So, again, y'all, shout out to Deacon, man. People might ask, oh, you being so hard on people, man, that got your back, man. And I expect them not to goddamn be leaning. Because when you lean, it shows weakness. And I've had people on the arena that were part of the arena because other pressures and other outside sources have gotten in their head, they felt weak. So, again, we need to stop doing the Mitch McConnells, man. The best way to do that, man, and people are doing that, vote for Trump. Let's get a real leader up in there so we can goddamn stop this war in Ukraine, stop the bleeding out of America, get our economy back on track so we can focus on more important things. We can be at a level of life where we can now focus on other challenges in life. Instead of being at this level, we can be on this level so we can go to this level, if that makes any sense. But in order to do that, we got to make America great again. And that's only through Trump, because y'all see the bullshit. Y'all see the bullshit with Biden. And if you vote for that bullshit, then you're part of the problem, Ron. But I know you're trolling me because you troll RBR because he's a Obama supporter. So I get what you're doing. You're keeping us both on our toes. Keep both of them old men on their toes. Even though RBR, all you got to do is give him a goddamn dental medical plan like Obama did, and he's bought and sold for. But you don't see the big picture. See, RBR is selfish. I'm not selfish like that. Nobody controls Black Sun because nobody controls Black Sun's income. See, I own my own business. I mean, I got to take the wins and losses myself. If a certain paperwork ain't right, I got to take the wins and losses as a business owner. And that's why I don't do the patty cake bakers, man, with people who don't make my income. I find it pointless and frivolous and to argue with people who are not on my economical bracket, because to get certain economical bracket, it's certain responsibilities and certain wins and losses that you take when understanding business. It's not that you just, oh, I just have an income and I'm better than everybody. No, it's just there's certain things that come along with that, certain responsibilities, and there's certain things that you observe. There's certain things that you observe and observations, and I've been here on YouTube and I made certain observations that just don't sit well with me, and I'm like, nah, that's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me because I stand on my own and they expect me to go along with the get along, and that's why they're mad at Trump. Trump don't go along with the get along. That's why I'm running in 2028 because I will carry on Trump's legacy. They don't like Trump because Trump has a mind of his own. He speaks his mind and he doesn't follow the majority because of the goddamn what's it what's the word I'm looking for? He doesn't go along with the crowd. Moo moo with the majority. Moo like some damn cows and shit. Like a herd. Moo. Trump doesn't do that, neither do I. So I know what Trump's going against. They want you to go by their narrative. They want Angel Stuff Up 7 to go along with their narrative. They want Black Sun to go along with their narrative. And when we don't, people like Trump, myself, Angel Stuff Up 7, and then they tend to goddamn have a hissy fit. Ain't that right, MD? Ain't that right, MD? Peace. MD. Newsweek. I'm gonna give a reaction out of goddamn MD right now. Newsweek got Trump 7 points ahead in Georgia. The Independent, the same. 538, the same. And Signal, the same. And what's the last one? I forgot. I didn't like the last one down. They all got Trump ahead in Georgia. You know what MD's doing right now? He's doing the Mitch McConnell. We already knew that? Okay, so MD, did you know that Joe Biden was a pedophile? Did you know that live on video, this is not no alteration since you already know that, MD, that there was a woman holding her baby and Joe Biden went up to the little kid and was like, don't tell you, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Don't tell your mama. I guess you're going to say that's fake, right? I guess you didn't know that, huh? Oh, yeah, that's what happened, Deacon. That's what happened. It's in the video. But we pushing it back against Trump. We're pretending like, we push back against Trump. A man is willing to stand up for goddamn our country, but we let this man do the pedophile in front of our face, and all we can do is do the Mitch McConnell. Did you know Joe Biden was a pedophile, MD? Or do you want to just sit there and do the Mitch McConnell? Do you want to get the Mitch McConnell Award, MD? I don't give a damn. Yeah, there you go. I don't give a damn about Joe Biden. So you don't give a damn about a goddamn pedophile on TV doing his do with the little girls. You don't give a damn. You got me mixed up with somebody else. I care about law. I care about law and U.S. code. So there's a law against pedophilia, right? There's a law against pedophilia, right? Or does Biden know how to maneuver through those and just say, I just sniffed hair. There's no law. There's no law against sniffing hair. Is that what we're going to do? You're doing the Mitch McConnell right now, MD. I don't care about Joe Biden. You got me mixed with somebody else. I care about law and U.S. code. You're doing the Mitch McConnell right now, bro. Well, let me get you caught up, MD, on a serious note. Well, that was a serious note, but you're having a Mitch McConnell moment. So I'm going to bring you to where you're not in a Mitch McConnell moment. I got on here and said, and I'm saying this right now on the record, the whole, because I don't know if you're aware, MD, Zelensky is coming back to the U.S. to grab another billions from our pockets. I don't know if you're aware of that. I think you are aware of that because you're too smart not to know that. And I have made the conclusion that that is the biggest scam of all time. Zelensky is a money launderer. In fact, he's the number two man. The number one man is goddamn Obama and his administration, which is the same as the Biden administration. That is what's going on here in the U.S. That whole thing, sending money to Ukraine, is the biggest money laundering scheme ever. I don't need Hunter Biden's laptop to know this. I don't need Congress to goddamn impeach Biden over this. I don't need none of that shit. I know what the fuck is going on. Because they feel like as long as America keeps doing the Mitch McConnell, they will continue to goddamn siphon money. Because that's how we're acting. We keep giving money to the man losing the war. Mitch McConnell. Wait. It's official now. I can no longer go with the fantasies of a MAGA. If Trump wins, he wins. And he's going to win. And ill support, but I'm all in with Nikki Haley. Nikki Warhawk Haley was part of the thing, but she's going to lose. She's at 6%. Okay. Good luck to you on that. Good luck on that. And if that's considered GOP, then that's what it is. Okay, cool. You're going to vote for a loser. She's going to lose. Big time. She done already lost. Just like the war in Ukraine. Because voting for Nikki Warhawk Haley is continuing to go on with the norm, but you have a right to do that, MD. You have a right to vote for a fucking loser. You have that right. I would never take your right to vote for a fucking loser like Nikki Warhawk Haley. That is your right as an American citizen, bro. You know I would never take that away from you. I'm not Lex Vortex, I'm not blue. So I would never take away your vote to vote for a goddamn moron. A fucking Warhawk who has no fucking chance. So if you want to throw away your vote, you have a right to throw away your vote, sir. Because you've earned that right as an American citizen. You have that right as a freeman in this country to vote for goddamn Donald Duck if you want to. You have that right. Your goddamn ancestors fought for that. So if you want to vote for Nikki Warhawk Haley, knock yourself out. I will never take that away from you. But I don't have to goddamn get my blood pressure up because Nikki Haley is not going to win. Trump is going to win. So, yeah, it is what it is. You're right. It is what it is. So when Trump officially wins, I'm not going to say nothing. It's going to speak for itself. Hell, the numbers speak for itself. She's not even on the radar here in Georgia. She's not on the radar in no swing states, period. In fact, Trump is so much of a winner, he is projected. I am saying he's going to win Hawaii and he's going to win California. That's how much of a red wave is coming. But again, you have a right to vote who you want to. We are all freemen at the end of the day. And you know, I'm in 100% agreement with you on that, MD. You can vote for who you want because that's what we goddamn stand by as constitutionalists. You have the right to do what you want to do. This is not Cuba. This is not Argentina. This is not goddamn Soviet Union. This is the United States of America. So if you want to vote for Nikki Warhawk Haley, who is goddamn wants to keep that goddamn bullshit in Ukraine going, then knock yourself out. Because she wants part of that goddamn scheme also. She's part of the scheme also. All those Republicans up there, except for Trump, they're all buying because they want a part of that grab of that goddamn scheme that Biden is doing. They just want to take over the administration and get they cut. They want goddamn Zelensky to be their puppet at the end of the day and get a cut of that. That's all. That's what it is. And I know MD, oh, you can't prove that. Oh, you sound like QAnon right now. Really? I sound like QAnon? But yeah, we keep giving billions and billions of dollars over to Ukraine, and Nikki Warhol Kelly ain't saying shit about it. Trump is the only one saying about it because he wants to bust up the scheme. Nikki Haley, Nikki Warhol Haley wants in on that, just like Rickerswamy wants in on that. You know, Krispy Kreme fat ass wants a part of that. He wants them to have to goddamn pay for his goddamn Dunkin' Donut bill. Shit. You know, Mike Pence wants a piece of that. We definitely know damn Rick DeSantis wants some of that. Shit. They want a piece of that. They want a piece of that scam. They just want to push Biden out of the way and be the new boss. Oh, we got a money scheme. We got a war scheme. We got a scam with goddamn Zelensky and he's all in. Ooh, yeah, baby. I want in on that, so that's why they run. That's why I don't want to hear that GOP debate bullshit. Because I know what time it is. They can fool you, but they can't fool me. Shit. Can't fool me with that shit, but it's not your fault, man, because you fall for the mainstream media. They pushed you in the goddamn pool. You hit your head, and now you believe in everything you said. The goddamn Kool-Aid is in your system, sir. With all due respect. Talking about you gonna vote for Nikki Warhawk Haley, who just wants a cut. Right, Ukraine, right, there you go. And I get it, MD, because you're a free market capitalist. You want a cut too. You want a cut too. That's why Black Sun is running for president in 2028. Because I'm with America first, sir. Make America great again, not Ukraine. Fuck Ukraine. Ukraine is done. Ukraine is over with. In fact, Zelensky say fuck Ukraine because none of the money's going to Ukraine. So who's saying fuck Ukraine? Is it me or is it Zelensky? Well, Zelensky say, well, I'm Ukrainian, so technically, I represent Ukraine, so I have to buy mansions for my wife, and I got to buy mansions for myself. I am Ukraine. Remind me of Akon. Y'all remember Akon, the singer? You know, he had a goddamn concert one day, and he's like, who wants to win a trip to Africa? And the women were like, oh, I want to do it. So a girl got up on the stage. He started grinding, and he said, I'm Africa. That's Zelensky. I'm Ukraine. I'm Ukraine. I'm Ukraine. So all that money that he's goddamn asking for the fund, that Nikki Haley is all for, guess what? Guess what? He gets that, and he kicks back a portion to whatever administration is in charge. And Nikki Haley is wishing and hoping on a star to be a part of that, but she's not. Because the winds of change are happening. We are not going for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay? We're not going for the rig elections. We're not going for the fake hot wars. And neither is goddamn Putin, and neither is Xi Jinping. They're not going for it. So there goes blows Biden's chance for being a wartime president. But I know you're not for that either, because you're hoping goddamn Nikki Warhawk Haley takes over and becomes the new boss of the old racket being Ukraine. And you know, MD, because you put up the Ukrainian facts, you know better. You know they're getting their ass whooped. You know this. Of course they're getting their ass whooped because none of the funds are going towards weaponry when they know the statistics. The White House already knows that it's a lost cause. But it's not for that. It's for the goddamn, he said the GOP. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm gonna have to do a show later, man, and invite everybody on the panel. Y'all know I don't know how to invite people on here, but he's saying GOP. GOP debates, guess what? Guess who's gonna have a bigger rating when Trump goes to the United Workers, the Autos Workers United, or guess who's gonna have bigger ratings in MD? Guess who's gonna bolster Trump's ratings even more higher? Guess who's going to separate them even further apart from the Nikki Haley's and the Vickers-Swamis and the Krispy Kreme Christies? Come on, let's be realistic, MD, man. Be realistic, brother. Nikki Haley doesn't have a chance in hell. So why waste your time? Oh, but you can wish upon a star, no matter who you are. Wish upon a star. You can wish upon a star. It ain't gonna happen though. Trump is gonna be the man. Trump is gonna be in charge. There's not gonna be no war. There's not gonna be no lockdowns. You killed yourself, black son. Damn, you did it again. How did I do it? By saying that every time Zelensky comes here and gets billions of dollars, that he's actually buying stuff to improve the war. The guy in the Pentagon, Miley, General Miley said, you cannot sprinkle magic dust and think that Ukraine is going to win the war. They're goddamn waving the white flag. The Pentagon, in so many words, are saying, yo, they have lost. But we're still giving billions of dollars. That is a scam, MD. Come on, you from the streets, you from ATL. And you mean to tell me, you being from Atlanta, you don't know a scheme when you see one, sir? I refuse to believe that MD from ATL doesn't know a scheme when he sees one. You from the streets, MD. You not only got business smarts, you got street smarts. And you mean to tell me I shot myself by saying that the Ukraine war is a scam? Don't make me pull up every time we done gave trillions and trillions of dollars and Zelensky is on his way again. But I shot myself? The union's making America great again. It's not about the union, sir. It's about jobs. It's about the economy. The economy side of the job. Don't do Iran, MD. Don't do Iran. Don't do Iran. Don't do Iran. You know Trump is doing the Jimmy Hoffa right now. You know jobs are tied to economy. And yeah, they're tied to unions, but at the end of the day, Trump is for the worker. Come on now, MD. Come on now, MD. Stop it. Stop it, MD. Come on now. Okay, they got me sandwiched in. I'm not moving no more until this guy in front of me moves out the way. Yeah, move your truck out the way. So how are unions making America great again? Workers are making America great again, sir. Are unions workers? The point is that whether you agree with unions or not, I'm not saying I agree with unions or not. I'm saying that they're workers, and regardless, when Trump goes over there, he's going to break the internet once again. He's going to break the internet once again because they want to hear what Trump has to say to these union workers who are on strike, who are part of General Motors, who are part of goddamn Ford and the other goddamn. They're going to want to hear that as opposed to goddamn Nikki Haley. Sir, with all due respect. They don't want to hear a bunch of goddamn rhinos saying the same old shit. They don't want to hear that, MD, but you're not seeing that. You're not tuned into that. Somehow, because and I'm gonna sue her. I'm gonna sue her for you, man. I'm gonna sue goddamn what's that fat woman's name that pushed MD into the goddamn pool of Kool-Aid when you hit your head? I forgot what is her fucking name? I forgot her goddamn name. Her name's not important now, but she just like that other fat slob, goddamn Fannie Willis. All these goddamn black women that eat the goddamn swine are fucked up in the head. All beauty and no fucking brains, man. And then they eat the pork on top of that. Fannie Willis and the other goddamn I forgot her name. They all eat the swine. The Nation of Islam, they restricted black women from eating pork for a reason. Because when the black woman eats the swine, when black people eat the swine, when human beings eat the swine, it congests the brain. It's been scientifically proven. But I'm not here to talk veganism. I'm not going to get on that tangent like I did the other day. Let's get back to the goddamn money scam. Let's get back to the scam. Let's get back to the goddamn laundering. Let's get back to the money laundering. Let's stay focused on the money laundering that Nikki Haley wants in on. Do you want to deny that, MD? That Nikki Haley wants part of that goddamn. She wants to use that goddamn. She wants to push Biden out of the way so she can be in charge of the money laundering operation. because they're making billions. Every time they're saying, oh, Zelensky come over there, oh, America, I need money. I need billions and trillions of dollars. That's the biggest sham in the goddamn world. The greatest scam of all time. And MD, you being from Atlanta, you should know that. You should know that. Come on now. Don't make me pull your ATL card. Don't make me pull your ATL card. You should know better. Everybody in Atlanta, born and raised, Grady baby, should know this is the biggest scam, biggest money scam. Zelensky, come on over here. Oh, America, I need billions and trillions of dollars for the Ukrainian sovereignty. Russia's not threatening your sovereignty. Since when did Putin say he's going to go up into Kiev? Never. Putin is just waiting. Oh man, we got another year before Trump wins. Oh God, okay, we will wait. We will wait on Trump. So there ain't gonna be no hot war with goddamn Putin because he's too smart. There's not gonna be no hot war with Xi Jinping because he's too smart. They both know Trump, and they're gonna wait on Trump. So no wartime president for Biden. But let's get back to goddamn Nikki Warhawk Haley at the end of the day. Are the gas prices higher since Biden got in office? Yes. Yes, it's because of Biden the gas prices are high, Deacon. I showed on here, see, Deacon, you and Twin and MD have been on here long enough. I showed that clip where Biden and Trump were debating each other. And Biden's like, oh, well, we need to cut out oil subsidies. We need to go to solar and wind energy. This motherfucker want to have electric cars and shit, but goddamn can't even power goddamn California with their electricity when they have goddamn black rollouts. Are you serious? And goddamn now we got goddamn BRICS about to be the kings of goddamn petro. Let's see what MD said. In Blackson, you have no political foundation. The fact that you support Trump going to see UAW workers proves that workers, that's the key word. That's the key word. I'm for the workers. I've always been for the workers, MD. I've always been for the workers. The workers is my foundation, but let me continue to read your comment. I can't wait to do a show tonight so you can jump on the panel. Proves that an anti-liberal citizen who has already since would approve of that. So I got what you're saying about, I know where MD's going with the damn unions and all that. You know what I'm saying? The unions, I get all that, but at the end of the day, they're still workers. He's addressing the workers. They're still workers. They're still American citizens, MD. Just like I don't agree with you working for Nikki Haley, I will fight for your right so you can vote for Nikki Haley. So I fight just like Trump is fighting for their right as workers. They're still American citizens, MD. Just like because they don't agree with you, MD, doesn't take away from the fact of being American workers. MD, come on now. Come on now. Catch up. Catch up, MD. Come on now. You're too smart for that. Y'all prep for Black Sun. This nigga that went off his rocker. I went off my rocker. Check this out, Deacon. Be true to conservative and pray. Oh, Lord, I don't know who you talking to now, bro. You talking about conservative and pray. I don't know who you talking to. I don't know who you talking to. Is Angel? No, Angel ain't in the goddamn chat. No, Angel's not the conservative. I don't know who you talking to about praying and conservative. I am a MAGA. I am not a GOP. I am not a war hawk. MD, cut it out. Cut it out, MD. MD, those union workers are still workers. And Trump is fighting for all Americans, not for goddamn anti-union workers, opposed to union workers. He's fighting for all of America. Unlike Biden, who's just fighting for his pockets and goddamn Zelensky's pockets. Unlike Nikki Warhawk Haley, who's fighting for her goddamn piece of the pie in the goddamn Ukrainian scam. That's why do you think they don't prosecute Biden? Because they all got their hands in it. They want to cut. They want to cut. Why do you think they want to try to deter Trump from being president? Because they want to keep that money gravy train going. Oh, you heard it here first. But Black Sun is artist rocker. You know why MD says that? Because I'm not going with the mainstream narrative. I'm not a slave to Fox. I'm not a slave to CNN. I'm not a slave to NSNBC. I'm not a slave to all these goddamn people, mainstream people who you abide by because Stacey Abrams pushed you in the pool, and Stacey Abrams is the other woman who eats the pork. Because she pushed you in the pool, sir. And the majority of people have drank the Kool-Aid. But I am off my rocker because I have exposed the scheme. And I don't need any goddamn citations or verifications or testimonies or witnesses. I don't need none of that shit. I know a scam when I see one, sir. Maybe that's just the California in me, but I know the scam when I see it, sir. I know a goddamn money scam. But you're saying that I'm off my rocker because you don't see it. You're blind to what's going on. You're blind to this little man keeps coming. Congress, I need more money. I need more money for Ukraine. I need billions and trillions of dollars. And they keep getting billions and trillions of dollars, but I'm off my rocker. They're losing the war in Ukraine, but I'm off my rocker, and we keep getting billions and trillions of dollars. 40,000 Ukrainians have fucking got slaughtered in the meat grinder, and I'm off my rocker. I'm off my rocker, MD. Let's see what MC say. Be true to conservative and pray. I already read that comment. MD, I'm off my rocker because they keep taking money out of my goddamn pockets, your children's pockets, your wife's pockets, my wife, my damn children, my goddamn family, my mama, everybody. They taking money out of my to make Zelensky rich, but I'm off my rocker. I work hard, and I'm watching this little man come here and siphon money out of the U.S., but I'm off my rocker, and I'm knowing they're losing the war. And I know it's not for Ukraine. In fact, they're making Ukrainians refugees in other countries, but I'm off my rocker. I'm off my rocker, sir. I'm off my rocker. You move the goalposts, but okay. No, sir. This has been the topic. The topic has started, and Nikki Haley's involved in this too. It all started with the scam. How did I move the goalposts? We're talking about the biggest scam. Yo. Okay. Just 5 tons. No problem. All right. He wants 5 tons of GAB. Yo. Oh, it's good? ¿Está bien? ¿Está bien? Okay. ¿Está bien, amigo? ¿Está bien, amigo? You know what, MD? I tell you what. If I'm off my rocker, you ain't seen off my rocker. There's a band called Brujeria, a song called La Migra. You watch that video and tell me if I'm off my rocker. Again, y'all look it up, Brujeria, and it's called La Migra. La Migra, La Migra. In fact, I'm going to play that this evening. And y'all tell me if I'm off my rocker. Because Black Sun has proven, no, when you're not on my level, and if you don't know how to compute and comprehend, then, Black Sun's off his rocker. Because you don't know, MD. It's like when we did the top 10, it blew your mind. MD's like, oh my God, Black Sun. He was speechless. Like, MD thought he was going hard with his top 10, with his mainstream artists, with his goddamn artists that sign contracts, who are goddamn beholden to the record labels. MD thought he was doing something. My bad, MD, but you thought you were doing something. He like, I'm going to show Black Sun with my top 10. Had all them goddamn mainstream bands, and I just smacked them with my damn top. MD was doing the goddamn Mitch McConnell when I played my music. He was like, there's levels. Yeah, he showed the alien. There's levels to this thing, MD. See, I knew MD was on a certain level when he talked about war. He's like, oh yeah, I went to a Gore concert. I said, oh really? Really, MD? You went to a Gore concert? Oh, look at MD. You think he's doing something. Then he showed me his top 10. I said, oh, look at MD. He's really think he's doing something. Oh, shall I smack MD around with my top 10? MD pulled a 106 in Park. He did. He did. MD pulled a 106 in Park with his top 10 list. I was like, damn, MD think he's going hard. Oh, MD. Oh, look at MD. He really think he's going hard with his list. Oh, man. All the mainstream artists he got. But his musical taste is just much like his goddamn sources and his news sources. It's so mainstream and controlled. MD, MD. Do I need to pull out the carcass? Do I need to pull out the napalm death? Do I need to pull out the skinny puppy? He was like, skinny puppy, what is that? And so MD doesn't know this world, so people like me are off my rocker. No, MD, I'm just on another level. I'm just on another level. And you will see. Now that I'm gonna say I told you so. I'm not the person to rub things, but when they finally reveal, I don't know how low we gonna be when they reveal that Ukraine is the biggest money scam. I'm gonna say, MD, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so, MD. When they reveal that this is the biggest scam, look at that hill right there. I ain't not going down that hill no more. Man, that hill is steep. Yep, MD is going to realize, oh, Blackson is right. Ukraine was the biggest money scam, and oh yes, Nikki Haley wanted in on that. She just wants in on that. And Nikki Haley don't give a damn about you, MD. She want a cut of that goddamn Ukrainian money, that goddamn Zelensky money. She want a cut of that. She want to be the big boss and get that money laundered so she can get a couple of mansions. That's all Nikki Warhawk Haley wants. Just like Victoria Nuland, just like goddamn Anthony Blinken. She just wants a cut. And she gonna talk that shit because you falling for that shit. You falling for it. Nikki Warhawk Haley, man, please. Man, nigga, please. Nikki Warhawk Haley, nigga, please. The Black Sun's off his rocker because I done exposed the goddamn biggest scam in goddamn American history. But I'm off my rocker. They always say that when people are ahead of their time and expose things, but it's not come out 2 years later. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but Trump's gonna bust that shit up. He's gonna bust that shit up. But of course, when a person gets pushed in a pool of Kool-Aid and hit their head because goddamn Stacey Abrams goddamn bear hugged you into the pool, yeah, of course, I'm gonna peer off the rocker. That's what the Kool-Aid does to the brain. That's what the Kool-Aid does to the brain. Let's see what the MD says. Let's see. The union thing was the last straw. The union are the flag bearers of liberalism. You have shown your true colors, sir. MD, if you really want to go there, the Uniparty it should be the last straw with you. The Uniparty, Nikki Haley, all those damn Republicans who are down with the mainstream media is really liberalism at its finest, posing as GOP. But the Kool-Aid is not going to allow you to do that. The bump on the head when goddamn Stacey Abrams pushed you in the pool is not going to allow you to see that. You're going to say, oh, the union workers are goddamn communist and liberal. Again, you let them goddamn be who they want to be. In America, you have a right to be a goddamn communist Russian. But at the end of the day, they're workers. I see them as workers. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with unions. I'm saying they're workers. Trump is going to address them, and Trump is going to break the internet. Because the real liberals, the real communists, the real anti-Americans are all going to be at that fucking GOP debate. Like Nikki Haley and Vicar Swamy and goddamn Krispy Kreme Crispy. Those are the Russian Reds, sir. Those are the ones a part of the Kool-Aid clan. Those are the ones part of the Kool-Aid clan. Ooh, I gotta turn this AC up. Shit. Turn my AC up. Ooh, turn my AC up. So the union was the last straw. MD, man, try that with somebody else. MD, you know, MD, 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 MD. Let me say this, MD. Let me say this, MD. With all due respect, when it comes to goddamn knowing, pulling the covers, you're not on my level, MD. Because if you can't see a simple scam, if you could just see the simple scam, if you could just see the simple scam, the money scam called Ukraine, if you cannot see that, how the Nikki Haley's of the world and the Krispy Kremes, how they're going to keep funding that bullshit, and how Trump is standing against that, let's talk about real liberalism and real goddamn scams. At the end of the day, Trump is against that. Black Sun is liberal. I'm convinced now. MD. It's because I want to end the war in Ukraine. In fact, not even end the war in Ukraine. I want to end the scam. Now I'm a liberal. Oh, that's right, because you GOP. You're an old school GOP. You're a Bush GOP that wants war. War, 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 war. You're part of what goddamn Eisenhower says, part of the military industrial complex. But I'm a liberal. But I'm a liberal. I'm independent. I'm independent. I'm independent. And I am independent who is a MAGA, America First. I'm independent at voting for Trump. He has better policies. So you being convinced, it's not hard to be convinced when you done hit your head when Stacey Abrams pushed you in the pool of Kool-Aid. So it's not hard to convince you, and I get it. I get it. You done hit your head so hard, you think Nikki Warhawk Haley is not down with the get down. That she don't want a chunk of the goddamn Zelensky money. She's part of the Zelensky scam, man. So, hey man, hey man, shout out to MD, shout out to goddamn Deacon, shout out to everybody in the chat, shout out to everybody who's gonna watch this. Tonight's gonna be Wednesday night. Um, shall I do a live tonight? Should I do a live tonight? Damn, I'm thinking I should do a live tonight. Because it's not even so much MD, it's Ron. Ron be making these little videos that maybe be wanting to go live. MD just, I don't think MD believe all that dumb shit he's saying, man. He can't be. MD, you can't be believing that shit. I, I even, I even go further. You're a quasi-social. Now you trolling. You got me mixed up with Yanga. No, I'm not a socialist, sir. No, sir. No, 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 sir. MD, why you? I'm not saying I agree with the unions. I said they're Americans, they're workers, and Trump is running for all Americans. Why would Obama say it? It's all cool. I'm not here to work for Black America. I'm not white America. I'm here for the United States of America. But when Trump does it, then all of a sudden there's a socialist agenda. You know what? I'm convinced, man. The media has got you hook, line, and sinker. And I wouldn't doubt if that be the narrative. I'm on Columbia Drive, but why am I not seeing Wesley Chapel? Oh fuck it, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time, man. Fuck this. I'm taking my time. Columbia. All right, y'all. I'm a little. Yeah, let's go ahead and choose. I'm not rushing for nobody. These drivers, man, being impatient out here. All right, y'all. Let me cause I'm on Columbia Drive and I don't know where the hell I am. I know the street, but I don't know this area. So with that being said, later, with that being said, man, y'all stay tuned. I might do a show tonight, man. With that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace. Peace, y'all. We out.